Hello everybody, this is Norm from Two Guys Farming. How are you? Welcome back to the Chelllington Extended Farming Series. This is episode 4 and we are ready to hop into our New Holland here and trying to get, or rather finish, field 17, which is what we're in currently. So let's get first things first. This should work out pretty good. Or, oh, I think I did this the last time. Sometimes the game will load with the course already in. And sometimes it doesn't, so I normally, just by habit, I will load up the course, but in this case it was already loaded, so I had 2 courses going at once. Okay, so he is off and running 71%, so we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to get this guy now. Okay, so he's heading back to field 17, so that's good. Now course isn't loaded, so we will go ahead and combine silo, and might as well pair him now while we're in it. And nearest waypoint. Okay, and the problem with this is because these courses are basically in the same place, going north to south, that is, they're overlapping, so you just gotta kinda, yep, so there, he picked up a southbound course there, so he's good to go. And as you can see, there is some cut grass that we started to do. So in our Deutz, this is field 9. We are currently cultivating. We're about almost halfway, it looks like. So that's good. Let's get loaded up on 9, cultivate, and let's see, park and brake was on still for some reason. Alright, good. Alright, and this is our Deutz Far. We've got the Pottinger Euro Boss forage wagon, and we've got the Kuhn front grass cutter. So we are cutting some grass. Before I get this started up, let me just check in. Okay, so he's 100%. This is what we feared. This is actually, if you've watched, alright, so he's gonna finish. Now he should actually, instead of waiting, why don't we do this? No, I don't think we have to, because I think he's coming. Yep, he's driving behind combine. Okay. You know what? Let's see if we can increase his speed a little bit. This is actually not bad. This is the first time that we have had a harvester sit still, waiting to be emptied. So that's pretty good. Like I said, this is the fourth episode, and this harvester and case have not stopped since we started this series. So the reason we've been working these guys so hard is because we want to. So we're withering. Now we were hoping to get through 17, and fingers crossed it looks like we will, so that's good. Now the question is, if we do get to 17 and we still have fields that are not withered, where do we go? Maybe, what is 41? 41 is barley. We just did a barley field. I'm not really concerned what we do. It's just really a matter of getting to something quick. And it could very well be, now we've got to remember, we're going to have to drop our header, put on the trailer, exit, and then it might be 45. That's kind of small. Maybe we just make a run for 36. We're going to see if there's any way to get through here to 36. So let's just... Well, he should be... What are you doing, buddy? Case is in traffic. Okay, now I have seen this happen before, and it's usually because of this. I don't know why, but if you... So let's just see. Yeah, that's why. No. Wow, that's not good. Come on. This guy's been sitting here too long. Alright, hopefully that's fixed this problem. Now, what we want to see is if we can get over the other side. We can't even... Can we jump him? No. Jeez. I don't know if there's another... Oh, what's up here? Oh, okay. This is good. Alright, so we do have a road right here to 36, it looks like. And I wonder if we can... 36 is pretty big. I don't think... Yeah. Any way you slice it, we're going to have to... So why don't we do this? In preparation, we're going to drop the Pottinger, and we're going to drop the grass cutter, and we're going to go grab the header trailer, which is at the entrance of 17, if I remember correctly. Whoop, whoop. We're going to go grab that and bring it up to the area of where the combine is now. That way there, once he finishes 17, we can real quickly... This is... Wait a minute. I'm going the wrong way. Boy, this could have been a disaster. Good thing I picked that up. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to grab the combine header trailer. We'll bring it up to where the combine is now. So once he's finished, we'll throw the header right on the trailer, and we're going to head south to either 34 or 35, whichever has the closest entrance. So, kind of a blind spot there. Now, right now, okay, so the New Holland's back on the move. That's good. The case should be parked off somewhere, just waiting patiently. It just might be outside of our bubble right now. So the whole strategy thus far has been to try and harvest as many as the fields we started off with as possible. And, you know, so far we've done, you know, pretty good. We harvested 6, 9. Do we do 10? Or was it 11? I think we did 11. Actually, hold on. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, we did 9, 10, and 11. 6, 9, 10, 11, most of 17. You know what? That's pretty good. So let's just park him over... Now, of course... I think, is it right? Yeah. Okay. So let's just park this here. Now we're going to head back. Case with the Marshall trailer. Looking good. There's our New Holland plug in right away. So we're going to head back to, I think it's, yeah, 18. and we'll hook back up our Pottinger forage wagon and our front mower, and we'll just get back to cutting 18 and dropping that chaff off. Boy, those sidebars get right in the way. And as you can see, Deutz is pretty dirty. This would be a perfect time to use my windshield washer fluid mod, but there isn't one, so that's not good. Oh man, where am I? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Phew, for a second I thought I was lost. Yeah, we're gonna head right back over here, and we will continue cutting some grass. Down this little dirt road. And alright. Pretty good. Alright. Cool. So let's just try and get to a starting point over here. Okay. And oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Now we're collecting some grass. Alright. And this is pretty unique to Farming Simulator, or at least it is for me. Once you cut the grass, it turns kind of yellow like this. I haven't seen this in any other map. So it's a pretty cool effect. Oxygen David is always, it seems, pushing the envelope. So we're gonna turn around here. I was messaging with him back and forth last week, and sounds like he may have a new map in the works, and from the sounds of it, it could be even better than this, which is hard to imagine. But now this is interesting. If you can see, there's a swath of cut grass, but we're already driving over cut grass, so I'm not sure how that works. Let's see if we can pick it up. Are we picking it up? It looks like we might be picking it up, but let's see. Yeah, we are. It's picking up. It seems at a slower rate though than if it's freshly cut. I don't know how that works exactly. Maybe if you're going over it twice, you get a little bit more cut out of it. Not sure. I didn't notice it up here though, so let's take a look. You can see there clearly new grass is being cut, and yeah, no new grass. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder what, maybe on the other end it wasn't fully cut, perhaps. Newly cut grass, yeah, sure. and it's being picked up, and what's left is the yellow grass. Now let's see what happens here. Still collecting. Still collecting. Okay, and now it's not doing it. Interesting. Okay. So this looks pretty good here. Don't even really need to make any adjustments. And turning. Deutz Argo is slipping. That's our cultivator. Looks like he's stuck. And oh, okay. Maybe he saw me coming and was like, "Oh, there's the boss. I better get back to work." Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good. He's about, you know, half, maybe a little less than half. All right, let's get this Deutz Far started back up again, and here we go. Back at it. Yeah, so I was wondering, obviously the new gold edition came out. I'm sure most of you are aware of that. And I watched a few videos with the new steering wheel and shifter. Now, I don't use a steering wheel or a shifter or pedals for that matter. I use an orb weaver, which is just kind of like a, I forget what it's called technically, a game pad. It's not a controller, it's more just like it's like 4 or 5 rows of keys and a thumb wheel or whatever. Razer makes it. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. So I use that and a mouse. And like, I think I'm perfectly happy with the way this works. So I'm wondering if there's anyone out there that uses a wheel. Is it that much better? Because I'm perfectly content with this setup right now. And it just seems like a lot of people were just waiting for this new setup. So let me know if, even if you don't have the new Farm Sim wheel and pedals and shifter and whatnot, but even if you're just using like a Logitech G27 or whatever they are, 29 I think, I'd be interested in your feedback, because I have zero plans to get a wheel with pedals and a shifter. Whether it's the farming simulator one that just came out from Saytech. Yeah, I'm just wondering, am I missing something? So if you guys are using wheels and stuff like that, let me know what you think. Because as far as I can tell, the setup that I have now works perfectly. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. It's getting late. We've done pretty good in our first day. Pretty good. Let me just check, make sure there's no error messages. Oh, see that? Son of a gun. And it's the Deutzfahr again. Yep, and now he's gonna see me. He's gonna be like, "Oh, the boss. Let me get back to work." Well, or maybe not. Well, yeah, son of a gun. You know what it is? It's getting late. He's probably taking like these little power naps at the end of each row. Poor guy. I mean, he's also been going straight out. He's either been cultivating or fertilizing or seeding since we've started. So him, along with the case and the New Holland, they haven't stopped. This Deutzfahr is the newest piece of equipment. I bought this along with the Pottinger. Well, looks like this is where my last filled up. Yeah, I bought this Deutz with the Pottinger and the front mower. So I have the back mower, but I opted not to use that yet because then it would have meant I would have had to have bought a windrower, and I didn't have the money for that. I just noticed I was on 5 times acceleration. That's why it was getting dark so quickly. Damn it. Yeah, I always play in... Alright, so we're done here. So, let's... The closest exit, I guess, is around here. Beautiful sky, though. Now, I'm tempted to leave the front mower, but I think I'm going to leave it on because it's going to help act as a weight. Oh boy. Jeez, yeah, I guess I do need the lights. It will act as a weight when we're trying to compress the chaff in the bunker. And the only reason I wouldn't keep it on is if we're going to get into some troubles, but I think we're okay. It's managing pretty well, going over these bumps, not bottoming out, it doesn't look like, so, and it's certainly wide enough, so we should be in good shape. So we'll just head down to the chaff bunker. It's really difficult, yeah, see? It does get a little tight on this road with this front mower. I've hit those signs on the left-hand side a couple of times. Oh, my case is slipping. I've got a couple of cars behind me, so let me just pull in here. Oh, wow. Did that car just hit? Wow. Yeah, alright. Let me just pull in here real quick, and let me see where he's stuck. Huh. I'm not sure why he's hitting. Oh, come on, where are you going now? Yeah, see, he's picking up. Let me try current. Nope. See, this is what drives you crazy about course play. Come on. No, I should pick it up here, no problem. Yeah, okay. So alright, so here's our chaff bunker. And we're slowly but surely getting there. This potting area only holds 21,000. We've got 127,000 liters in here, so not terrible. Not terrible. Let's see if we can kind of compact it a little bit here. Oh. You know, I think, you know, maybe we finish the fields 18 that we're mowing now, and then whatever, you know, that'll probably give us another, oh, I don't know, 60,000 liters. So maybe that gets us close to 200,000 liters. And we'll cover this up and let it ferment. And then our next step is we'll continue to cut grass for chaff, and we'll fill up this second bunker. But what we'll then need to do is we'll need to sell some grains. Alright, so the case is actually at the farm. So we're up to 320, maybe 330. Alright, 334. So he's probably got, I forget what that Marshall holds. I want to say it holds about 20,000 liters. So he's probably got another maybe 15,000 liters left in 17 to collect. So, you know, all in all, not bad. I mean, we started off with 8,200 barley, 8,400 wheat. So, you know, we've done okay. And it even looks like, you know, we might get 36 ton. Which would be great. Such a great looking game, and map for that matter. Definitely one of my favorite maps, and we've got a lot to do still. We've got cattle, we've got pigs, we have sheep, we have milk cows, we've got all kinds of stuff to get into in this map. But before we do any of that stuff, we need some money to buy equipment to be able to do those things. We've got to buy cattle and pigs and all that stuff. So that's why we're cutting grass, trying to get that chaff bunker filled up. And then our next step will be to get a front loader. So we're going to be looking for a very inexpensive front loader. Actually, the most inexpensive front loader we can find. Because we're going to need that to dump the chaff, the silage rather, in the BGA. So I think we're going to need approximately $85,000 to have enough to get the Deutz front loader and the front loader attachment and the bucket. So we're going to need about 90,000, and we should be able to collect 90,000 by selling off, well, probably most of our grain. Well, not most of it, but a good portion of it anyway. Which, you know, that's how it works. So once we get that front loader, then we can start dumping that silage into the BGA, and then we can start making some pretty good cash. Alright, let me go back. Kind of wondering why he's getting jammed up there. Alright, looks like another, I don't know, 6 or 7 passes in the New Holland. This guy's making good progress. Looks like he's abandoned his naps. He's figured out it's better to get the work done than to prolong it by taking naps. Very smart. So we're back in our Deutz Fahr on field 18, cutting grass. And I guess we can start talking about, once we do get our front loader and start selling silage, what would be the next piece of equipment? You know, I'm inclined to say a bigger cultivator and a bigger seeder, because right now it just seems like it takes forever in a day to get these fields cultivated and seeded. And that's because in both cases we're using 3-meter tools. We get a 3-meter cultivator and a 3-meter seeder. So it's taken forever to sow these fields, or cultivate them for that matter. So I think that is going to be probably, once we start selling some silage, we're probably going to look to get another cultivator, a bigger cultivator, and a bigger seeder. And then that will help us to speed up the harvesting process. And then, depending on how that goes, then we can start looking at maybe getting some animals. Not sure. Not sure it makes sense to try and think that far ahead, but I think for right now the plan is get 17 finished, get started on either 34, 35, and keep cutting grass and keep cultivating fields. Yeah, it's getting late too. But we're moving right along, making good progress. I guess the next phase for this field is it will become increasingly more and more greener. And So the yellow would be replaced by green grass, I guess? Not really sure. Haven't seen grass grow back yet. Presumably that's what's going to happen. The yellow grass will just turn green, I guess, right? We'll definitely find out. Okay. So far, so good. So far I've had a lot of fun with this channel. I really have, and I enjoy this game so much anyway that the biggest challenge for me has been just learning the various recording and editing software, because I've never really done anything like this before. But I'm slowly getting there. I'm just trying to focus on good quality video, good audio, and hopefully some interesting gameplay. I've got this series going, and I've also started the Sovnovka farming series. I really like that map as well. It's really different. It's the first Eastern European map I've ever played, and it's definitely different. Everything is old and broken down and rusty. It's a pretty big map, and there's been some new features that I've never seen before. Keep it in mind, I haven't really been playing this game too long, so I've really only played, let's see, I've played Westbridge Hills, I think that's it, right? That's one of the maps that comes with the game. So I've played that one a lot, and I've played Chelllington a fair amount. And I've also, I've dabbled in a bunch of other maps here and there, but nothing that like really captured my interest. Yeah, so really, it kind of, I don't know. I've only really played 2 maps. Westbridge Hills? Am I getting that right or wrong? It's Westbridge something. But yeah, that one and Chelllington. Poked around in a bunch of others, but those are the only 2 that I've put significant time in. And we are full. So we're gonna go ahead. Let me just check on the boys. Oh, okay. Yeah, so